what's kind of turned around for SMU the past couple weeks in that Tulane game? Might have been a low point, losing that game, but you come back and had some.
I think SMU is really a good football team. I think the quarterback, is starting to understand what's going on there. I think they were still, you're looking at personnel at that time, but they got an excellent running back. It was the all-conference running back who runs extremely hard. Their offensive line, they had lost 4 seniors. So, that's what they were replacing with other people, and they're starting to gel now. I think the quarterback is very accurate and throwing well. So we'll have our work cut out for us on defense. And offensively, they attacking their defense. They play a 34 defense, more of a 2-gap type defense, and that's a little different deal when you're attacking it. So we have our work cut out on both sides of the ball, getting things done there. And again, it's a very big non-conference conference game because of the implications with losses. East Carolina's still sitting there with 1, and we can't afford. We got to control our own destiny each week. And again, it'll be a big game as far as we're concerned, as far as getting close to what we want, as far as the division and getting an opportunity to play in the conference game. But it's one at a time, and SMU's up next.
George, success breeds confidence. Is there any way to gauge the confidence level of this team right now, and is it as high as it has been in some time?
I think the kids, it's like anything else. I think when you practice well, they know they're going to play well, and they've been practicing really, better than I thought. So we're banged up a little bit, but I think they're going after each other in practice, and they're competing, which I think is the key. Sometimes you start not competing, and you get a little lax in some things. But I go UCF a lot during practice, where we're going against the offense, so we get speed work. And the show team is what they are. They show us what plays you have to stop, what defense you have to be able to run against. But I think when we go against each other, I think it makes practice so much better because you can see a little more energy competing against each other. So I think you got to keep that there. And I think the big thing is when you get a game like that and you can play everybody, I think it's great for the locker room, great for morale. And again, they treat every game like it's a 1-game season. And that's what I like about the squad. You're not talking about anything else but SMU right now. I let them have the Marshall game for a 24-hour period, then that's over. And Sunday night we met, for study hall, and got right into SMU and what we need to do to get to see what we can take care of a job there.
That game SMU played against Houston, obviously it was a wild game, a lot of turnovers on Houston. Was that more Houston self-destructing?
Yeah, that was 9 turnovers. Now, the thing that they've had 16 picks now. And they had, I think, and they have 6 for touchdowns, but 16, but I think 11 of them occurred in 2 games, the Houston game and the Sam Houston game. All right, so, but again, there's 6 guys back on defense for them, and they're experienced where they need to be experienced up front and at the linebacker core.
Coach, in their blowout victory over Memphis, SMU, they can run the ball well, but they can't pass block extremely well either. They gave up 4 sacks. Talk about the job that your defensive line has this week.
They gave up 4 to Memphis?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, every week. I think, I think June Jones is a very good coach. They got good assistant coaches there. They're doing a lot of things with their protections to help their line. It's just not bone on bone, man on man. So they're doing some different things to help out, and it's more recognition on our part. And, and again, constant pressure and making sure we have the right people on the field to apply that. That's the key, I think, for us.
What's up, fans? Come out to Bright House Stadium and watch us take on SMU on November 3rd.